Welcome. You're listening to the I'm Wired to Inspire podcast, creatively engineered by Nicole, the inspiration specialist. I'm Wired to Inspire is a powerfully packed 5-minute podcast filled with inspiration and encouragement to get you through your day. It's designed to inspire you to live your authentic purpose. Now stay tuned for your host, Nicole, the inspiration specialist, on today's episode of I'm Wired to Inspire.
You're listening to the Black Excellence Expose with Nicole, the inspiration specialist. Hey everyone, and thank you so much for joining me for another episode of the Black Excellence Expose. And this is a daily series that I do where I highlight 3 dope people of color, and I do 3 questions, probing questions to help you figure out how you too can operate in excellence, and myself as well. I ask myself the same questions every day, and I hope you guys are doing well today. So today is going to be a little different. Before I do that, if you have not yet, make sure you check out yesterday's special edition, the Black Panther edition, and there's a part 2 coming because I got some more tea that I really was shocked about with this movie. It's just so many layers, and it's just all the feels. That's all the feels. I'm all into it. I love it. So yeah, I'll be doing another part 2 for the Black Panther, Black Excellence Expose. So be on the lookout for that. It'll be up before February is out. Oh, and lastly, do not forget, if you have somebody that you would like me to feature, make sure you send me an email at BEE, like Bumblebee, at I'mWiredToInspire.com, and I will certainly add them to the show. Okay, so today I want to talk to you a little bit about Carter G. Woodson. Now, to commemorate and celebrate the contributions to our nation made by people of African descent, American historian Carter G. Woodson established Black History Week. The first celebration occurred on February 12th, 1926. So guys, it really just started out as a week. Okay, so, over time that began to change. So it says that for many years, the second week of February was set aside for this celebration to coincide with the birthday of abolitionist and editor Frederick Douglass. In 1976, as a part of the nation's bicentennial, the week was expanded to a month. Since then, the United States presidents have proclaimed February as National African American History Month. Okay, so that's some interesting information. I think I read about how Black History Month got started, honestly, but I couldn't remember. It had been so long ago. And I did, when I started reading that information, I'm like, oh, wait a minute, it was just a week. I remember that it expanded, and y'all, for me, Black History Month is every day. So this is how we're recognized. And I guess for me, I'm like, well, they're making it a thing. And I'm not going to not celebrate Black people because we're not just a month. I just think that's crazy. If you got the spotlight on it, then we're going to give some Black excellence, and we're going to give some Black excellence exposés, and we're going to get the word out about as many people as possible, because we just need to build each other up. We need to be able to be okay with who we are, not feel oppressed, and really feel that who we are is a value, and God didn't make any mistakes with us. So with that, let's go to the first question that I ask, and that question is simply, how can you fulfill a need? Is there something that you see that maybe you can come to the situation, touch the situation, and you can help fulfill a need that someone is lacking in? Now, you may not be the person to fulfill the need, but you may see that there's a problem. Because here's the thing, another way to even look at that question, you want to be the person that provides a solution. And sometimes providing a solution means that you just go tap the person on the shoulder and say, hey, don't you know how to do such and such? And they say, yeah. You say, okay, you see this right here? I don't know how to do it, but they need your help, because that person could be clueless and have no idea. And then boom, there you go. You operating in excellence right there because you're solving a problem. Sometimes you may not have the wherewithal, or God may not have called you to serve in that capacity to solve that problem, but he may have given you the information to help you, help someone else. So, a lot of times that's what God will do. He'll help you to help someone else. And that's what it's all about anyway. So ponder that question. Keep that in mind, because you never know. You can be looking at something and you can think that you're of no value because it's something you don't know how to do. But you just may share the information with somebody and it can change somebody else's life. Okay. So today, guys, I want to just do for my second, it's not a person, but I just want to give you a couple Black history facts just because I found it very interesting, as I was reading. And these polls were from 2016. And I've been trying to look for updated polls for 2018. But once I get those and they're out in completion, I'll share them with you. And check this out. If you have any Black history facts in general for the year 2018, please email them to me. Please, please, please. I want to share them. I want to talk about them. But I just give you a couple of these just to, just give you guys some information that maybe you didn't know. Yeah, because it's just really cool to, find out these facts and information. It's just right there in front of our face and we don't even know anything about it. So let's see. So let's start with, and I'm just going to do maybe 4 or 5 and then we'll go on to the next question. But I just thought this was pretty cool to share. Okay, so did you know that in the United States of America, the Black population is 46.8 million people? Now that's either full on African American or even biracial or mixed. But in the United States of America, written down, known as checked off on the boxes, African American or Black, 46.8 million people. Okay. That number is jarring to me because what if every one of us voted that was of age to vote? 18 and up in that number. Boy, I tell you. Because let me tell y'all, we did it for Black Panther. $387 million just the first weekend. We're not even talking about the weeks to come. And how the people who didn't want to go, they're going to go because they see all of the fuss and they're going to go. So, my prayer is that the numbers go up again this weekend. So it shows you that there is strength in numbers, and I had no idea there were that many African Americans in the United States. Okay, so here's another one. Did you know that there were 2.1 million Black military veterans in the United States of America? Had no idea about that. My dad is a veteran. I'm going to make sure I share that information with him. Okay, let's see. Here's another one. Okay, check this out. 29% is the percentage of the Black population that is 16 and older working in management, business, science, and arts occupations. And again, this is from 2016. I want one of y'all listening, find that information for me. And please, if you come across it before I do, send me some updates for 2018. Because I'm not sure if the census is out yet because it's so early in the year. Those were just a couple of really cool facts. And wait, I'm going to give you one more because there's one more that just kind of stuck out to me. Check this one out. 113,643 people. That's the number of Black-owned employer firm businesses in the United States. Again, 113,643 Black-owned employer firm businesses in America. So, there are 46.8 million African Americans in the country, and we have 113,000 roughly that are actually partaking in Black-owned employer firm businesses. That just gives us so much more room, guys. So again, that's why when I ask these questions, God might put it on your heart to open a business. He may inspire you to do something like that to keep the ball rolling and to add value to just the world at large. There could be some idea that you're sleeping on that you have yet to ignite because, you really just say, you know what? I don't even know what I can do like that. But I mean, the fact that I think that number should be larger. But it is wonderful that it is, going. But I'm encouraging you all, if you have that idea for a business, if you feel like there's something you can do that can add value, please, by all means, do it because we absolutely need you. We absolutely need it. Okay, guys, so that takes us to the second question. And the second question of the day is this. I need you to figure out, what do you have that you can package and share with someone else? It can be wisdom. It can be information. It can be the way your cakes. It can be your cookies. It can be your food. But what do you have that can add value to someone else that you can give them that information and it'll be a game changer for them? What exactly is that for you? Because let me tell you something. You don't want to put yourself in a position where you're going backwards. You don't want to put yourself in a position where it's like, you know what? I'm going to just sit here and hold this information. Because, y'all, it's technically like you might as well go backwards if you're sitting on a wealth of information and you're not doing anything with it. And I'm going to be honest. I know a lot of y'all listening. It's not that you think that way at all. It just maybe never crossed your mind that you could do something with what you know like that. Because the way the world is used to, being set up, everything has to be so regimented and put together a certain way. But y'all, the way everything is now, God, you can just do whatever. You can put your stuff together and get the ball rolling. Combination of social media, making a couple of phone calls, being at the right place at the right time, you can get your stuff popping. So please consider that. You never know what it is that God could be telling you to do. With that being said, guys, we are on the third and final person of the day. And you know what? When I came across this story, I found it so interesting because, again, I tell y'all, I'm learning with everybody else. I mean, it's a few things I know here and there, but I ain't got no problem saying I don't know everything. You know what I'm saying? So when I come across something that's really dope, I'm like, oh, yeah, okay. Like I never even knew this was the deal. So there's a guy by the name of Edmund Albius, okay? And he is the man that launched the vanilla bean industry. This is a black man. So because this man found a way to take the vanilla bean and bring it on the world stage, it makes it possible for us to enjoy, as it's written, such tasty treats as vanilla ice cream, banana pudding, pound cake, and anything in that, in that realm, cookies and all of that kind of stuff, right? I always find it fascinating when they're able to like pinpoint who puts out a particular type of food or brands in industry, especially back in those times. As you all know, it was extremely hard to accomplish anything like that and get credit for it. So whenever I come across those little stories, it always excites me because I'm like, man, we were able to push through and he was able to get the proper credit. So the next time you have anything vanilla, you think about your candles, you think about your food, think about him because he's responsible for that. Now, the last and final question of the day, guys, is this. What is unique and authentic about you that you can give to the world? What is it that's special? What is it that's different? Like, okay, so he actually came up with the vanilla bean industry. That was something unique and authentic that he figured out. He can package and put out into the world. What is it about you that you have authentic? Something that, people may say, man, you're great at this, or, we love when you do that, or whatever the case may be. That is something I want you to ponder because guess what? It is important for you to understand your worth and your value on the level where you are. You do not have to have all of these things. It does not have to look like what everybody else is doing. In fact, you want it to look like what you're doing because that's all that really matters anyway. Because when you do what you do, nobody can do it the way that you do it. And God set it up like that on purpose. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of the Black Excellence Expose. And please, guys, make sure you send me an email if you want to drop some stories. BEE@I'mWiredToInspire.com. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm Wired to Inspire. I hope you are too.
It's the I'm Wired to Inspire podcast giveaway. Stay tuned for instructions.
Hey everybody, thank you for joining me for the February contest instructions for the I'm Wired to Inspire contest giveaway. Now, this particular contest is specifically for Instagram. I will be making a post and it will be speaking of this contest, and then you're going to repost it and tag 3 friends that inspire you for a chance to win a $50 Amazon gift card. 2 winners will be chosen. You must be following at robinicolek, that's one word, 1 N, and I'm Wired to Inspire for your entry to be valid. We must be tagged in your photo for us to see it. Good luck.
Thanks for listening to I'm Wired to Inspire podcast at I'mWiredToInspire.com. If you enjoyed the show, spread the word and be sure to hit the 5-star rating on iTunes. For more information on this podcast and inspirational products and services, log on to the inspirationspecialist.life or I'mWiredToInspire.com. And remember to live your authentic purpose. Thanks again and see you next time.